Hello Capricorns, and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you your New Year reading. This is titled New Year, New You, New Decade. So this is for January 2020. This is general, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Check out your other videos for your moon, rising, and Venus signs to see what else is coming through. There may be clarifying messages for what you hear, what you receive here in this reading, or there may be something else for you on the other videos. So just check those out. All right, so Happy New Year to everyone. Welcome to 2020. This is an exciting time. I am loving this energy. I'm doing a little bit of a different spread here. Spirit guides told me to use the Archangel deck and the Angels Messages deck, all right? So I feel like there's a lot of healing messages of hope and inspiration coming through. It's just sort of a great way to kick off this New Year, New You, New Decade reading. All right, so message from your Archangel is sensitivity. This is coming from Archangel Heniel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now, Capricorn. Honor yourself and your feelings. Okay. Yeah. This is a great time and a great reminder to check in with your emotions and just understand what it is that you're feeling and allow yourself to process those feelings. Don't keep them held in. Allow them to flow. Talk about them with a trusted friend or loved one. But yeah, get in tuned with what you're feeling, and don't be afraid to express yourself. But you're extra sensitive right now, which is wonderful. Okay, and your angel message is coming from Teresa. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Yeah, that's a great message, and it's a beautiful time to do it right now. It's a great way to kick off the year, to spend in quiet contemplation and meditation, and just sort of, take time for yourself and make yourself a priority. Because we do need that, we're coming off of the holiday season. It can be kind of crazy and chaotic for some. A lot of traveling, a lot of shopping, a lot of parties, a lot of gatherings. And it can be fast paced, it can be pretty stressful, and it can be sort of like a go type energy. But, once New Year's comes around, it's always a great time to slow down and reflect and, express gratitude for, the gifts of 2019 and, look hopefully towards the future for 2020 and the new decade of the 20s. All right. So I've already meditated upon your cards. I have your Celtic Cross spread already set up for you. I'm using the Mystic Dreamers Tarot deck. And let's get started. So bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. Completions, endings. You're no longer feeling burdened. This heavy burden or heavy responsibility is coming to an end. All right. Yeah, let's see. So let me take a moment to check in with your cards. I'm going to flip them over and see what energies are coming through for you. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so you're definitely leaving a heavy situation behind, something that was burdensome, something that was cumbersome. Maybe you felt like you had to do it all. Maybe you felt like you couldn't delegate responsibility, but you had a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. And I feel like you felt like you had to take care of all of it for yourselves, Capricorn. But all that's coming to an end. Central to your reading is the High Priestess, crossed with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so I do get the sense that maybe you're feeling a bit out of sorts. You're not feeling quite so fruitful and abundant, and maybe not so grounded. With the High Priestess in reverse, that means perhaps there's more information to be revealed at a later time. So it can denote secrets. It can also mean that, hey, you're also out of alignment with yourself, and it's time to check in. With the Ten of Pentacles, maybe there's some overspending going on. which, is not surprising. It is the conclusion of the holiday season, so lots of gifts have been purchased. Maybe lots of traveling, travel expenses, flights, hotels. If you drove somewhere, maybe fuel costs, food costs, etc. But yeah, I feel like this is you feeling out of alignment, unbalanced. Maybe it's time for you to recharge, which is interesting because Teresa came in and said, hey, take some time out for yourself. So I do get the sense that, this is, her message is confirming what we're seeing here in your reading. It's just, you're feeling a bit out of sorts. You're feeling unbalanced. And maybe it's time for you to, take some time to reflect and pause and just kind of go within. But yeah, I think if you do that, it'll help you align yourself with your intuition, and you'll be able to feel like you can flow through life a little bit easier. Foundational to your reading is the Emperor reversed. Yeah, so maybe you're feeling, like I said, I think I get the sense that you're feeling, out of balance, out of whack. Usually the Emperor is sort of like the father figure of the deck, and he's usually very wise, very worldly, is able to make good, sound, balanced decisions. But when he's reversed, this can be someone who's out of alignment, who can be very sharp-tongued, who can be more of a dictator, who's not really considering other people's feelings or other people's perspectives when making decisions. It's sort of his way or no way. But I get the sense, Capricorn, that this is you just feeling out of sorts, really. And we are seeing that. So in your recent past, some of you may have been dealing with an air sign. This is the Knight of Swords coming in. Maybe you're waiting for a response or a correspondence to come through. Maybe you got your answer to a question. This could be the answer you were waiting for. This could also mean for some of you that you're working on self-expression, that you could be toying with a new way of expressing your thoughts and your ideas and communicating with others. So I feel like some of you are also playing with new ideas, maybe thinking about what you'd like to do in 2020, what you'd like to do in the next decade as well, not just, the next year, but long-term goals, long-term ideas. And I feel like this is, considering new perspectives, considering new courses of action, and getting, pretty excited about it. On your mind's eye, we have the Strength card, the card of Leo. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo, maybe have a Leo on your mind as well. But I get the sense, Capricorn, that you are really tapping into your internal energy and your internal strength, really. And it's about having the strength and courage to move forward, maybe with some of these ideas, because this is something new. I do get the sense that, maybe that's why you're feeling out of sorts and out of balance, because this is new energy and you're trying a new perspective, you're trying new ideas, you're considering new ideas, and you're thinking of going in different directions, different than the status quo, different than what you normally do. And you all being earth signs, maybe some of you may not be dealing with change so very well. So maybe that's why, central to your reading, the High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles was reversed, because there are some changes coming on. In your near future, you have the Five of Swords reversed. So I do get the sense that conflicts are coming to an end. And, maybe these new ideas you were thinking of or sharing, communicating, or this new style of behavior, maybe it did create some conflict in your personal life. Maybe it created conflict in your professional life. But this is all ending. The swords are falling out. This is reversed. People are picking up their swords and walking away, and you're choosing to no longer have the same argument over and over and over. Because sometimes this card can mean like it's the same thing. It's sort of like cyclical arguing, and it's like nothing is getting done. You're sticking to your guns. They're sticking to their guns, and it's like, okay, what are we doing? We're just yelling. But this is saying, okay, no more of that. Conflict is in the past, and you're choosing to let bygones be bygones, and you're choosing your battles carefully, and you're walking away from something that's just is not going to serve you or your highest good, and it's just kind of a ridiculous conversation anyway to keep repeating itself. But you're feeling pretty abundant. This is you, Queen of Pentacles. You're being shown as a nurturer. You're being shown as someone who's independent. You're being shown as someone who's balanced and who is pretty stable. So you're feeling pretty good, you know, going into the future. This is the energy that you're going to be carrying in with you in January 2020. So this is great. You know, I feel like once the energy has settled and once you're done with these conflicts, you know, you're going to be people are going to look upon you like, yeah, okay, you know, you got it together, you know, and you're feeling yourself and you're feeling good about the new decisions you're making because your environment is the Eight of Cups. You're walking away. Eight of Cups reversed. You're like, yeah, I'm done with that. I'm done with the past. I'm done with, you know, the status quo, and I'm done with, you know, with the old way of doing things. And I'm looking, you know, forward to trying something new, experiencing new people, new opportunities, maybe new places. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe you're, you know, that's maybe something on your bucket list where it's like, all right, I want to do more traveling in 2020, or I want to start a new career in 2020. But this is about you going in search of your ninth cup towards wish fulfillment. So it's happening. It's coming in. Maybe some of you may be going towards new love because in your hopes and fears, you have Ace of Cups coming in reversed. I feel like this is brand new energy. It's not quite mature yet, but I feel like it's coming in for you. This can be a bit delayed. Just allow it to flow. And I feel like once you decide, you know, once you're done, you know, being conflicted, because I feel like maybe some of this could be like self-conflict, you know, conflict within yourself, inner conflict. And it's like, okay, you know, maybe you're having a hard time moving on from the past, or maybe you've had to let someone go in the past and now you're like, oh, okay, you know, you're kind of wobbling with this new energy. But I think once you get seated into it, new love is coming in for you. It's right there. It really is. And you are walking away because you are going to feel aligned and balanced and in harmony with yourself and in your environment. But just allow it to come in. Because it's literally right there at your fingertips, Capricorn. All you have to say is yes to love, and it shall appear. Your overall outcome is Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this is you continuing on your new path. I feel like this is you laying down the foundation and the brickwork for, you know, what it is that you're going to be manifesting in 2020 and beyond. But this is more about like attention to details, being a perfectionist. You know, and I feel like maybe some of you have an action plan and how you want to move forward in the new year and in the new decade. But it's you know, I feel like you guys are taking the time to be detail oriented and perfectionist, and you're tweaking your long-term plan. This could be like a retirement plan for some of you. Maybe you're looking at retirement property. Maybe you're looking at your retirement accounts and ensuring that, you know, you have your money evenly distributed or properly distributed in, you know, maybe some aggressive funds versus more conservative funds and vice versa. You know, maybe you're looking to diversify a bit more to see how your money can grow and multiply, things like that. So I feel like this is attention to detail to a long-term plan. All right. But this is all very good. You know, I feel like 2020 is going to bring a lot of abundance and success for you. It's also going to bring in love if you allow it. So it's right there. But I feel like a lot of you are definitely planning, you know, for the future, the long term, you know, not only just the new year, but 3 years, 5 years, 10 years out. Okay. So I'm going to let that pass. Sorry about that. You know, just goes to the territory of living in the big city. So, all right, I'm going to check in with the Untamed Oracle deck, and we're going to see what comes out. This is a cool deck that I like to use, you know, that helps demonstrate some synchronicities with the messages. And I'm going to pull 3 cards with this deck. All right. Yeah. Okay. So your first card coming out is the card of Spirit. Yeah, this is getting in touch with your spirit guides, getting in touch with, with your spiritual alignment and making sure that your vibrational energy is matching the vibrations of what it is that you're calling in. And I see that this is complementary to, the reverse high priestess and the reverse 10 of pentacles. We did talk about you feeling out of sorts, feeling out of alignment in the beginning of your reading. Maybe you weren't feeling so abundant or weren't feeling so, fruitful, but this could also mean that you're also working on your personal finances and doing the inner work to ensure that the the checkbook is balanced, that you have enough money in the savings account, and so forth and so forth. But I feel like, this is more like inner wisdom, inner work, but it can also represent misalignment as well. But Spirit is coming in to say, you know what, Capricorn, just, trust us, trust your intuition, and follow your heart, follow your gut, because we got you. Spirit is here with you, supporting your goals, hopes, and dreams, and they will bring about the fulfillment that you're seeking. So fulfillment is coming in reversed. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it is reversed. And I feel like this card is synonymous with the 9 of Cups card, right? Which is fulfillment, wish fulfillment. But it's interesting because I feel like this is complementing and sort of foot stomping you leaving the 8 of Cups situation and going in pursuit of the 9 of Cups. So going towards your wish fulfillment is just about defining what it is. What are your wishes? What are your goals, hopes, and dreams? What is going to bring about the 10 of Pentacles, right? The abundance that you're seeking, that firm foundation. This 10 of Pentacles can also represent, excuse me, can also represent a stable, solid, long-term commitment as well. So maybe some of you are in pursuit of something like that. All right. But yeah, get into alignment, get clear with your thoughts, and this fulfillment card will definitely go upright, and you'll be quite pleased with the results. Yeah, all you have to do is just trust and have faith, because the faith card is coming up next. I like this card because this has a lot of earth energy associated with it, which is perfect for you all Capricorns, giving you all our earth signs. So up top, we see a snowy forest, followed by a very intricate and deeply penetrated root system. And this, I love this because this is about getting grounded, and I feel like this is also clearing your root chakra and focusing on the root chakra to clear any blocks, or any deficiencies associated with it, because the root chakra is all about being grounded, feeling comfortable in your skin, feeling comfortable in who you are and what direction you're going in. But most importantly, it's about getting grounded in your faith and trusting that the universe has your back, trusting that Spirit is guiding you, and that, you will not be led astray. Just have faith and trust the direction that life is taking you, because it is in your highest good and it is in divine order. Okay? So let's go ahead and make some space. Those are interesting messages. I love that. It's great. Great message. Great reading. We're going to check in with soulmates and twins using the Pure Love Oracle deck. I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 cards for the masculine and 2 cards for the feminine. We'll just see what comes out. So I hope you all are having a wonderful holiday season. Mine was good. I took some time, to recharge and just rest and catch up with family and friends and just deal with some health concerns. But all is well. So I've been a little bบquiet recently, but it's okay. It's all good. All right, so for the feminine, you received a bonus card. You have 3 cards, and the masculine has the 2 cards. So let's check in and see what we have for masculine. Masculine would like to share his feminine. We are forever connected, and I'm hoping that we can work it out. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's see what feminine would like to share to her masculine. I feel that we are soulmates. I am sending you love right now. but I don't feel worthy. Yeah, okay. So, I think both parties are in agreement that love is in the air, that there is a mutual attraction, mutual connection. Masculine is saying we're forever connected. Feminine is saying I feel we're soulmates and I'm sending you love right now. Masculine's like, cool, I hope we can work it out. Feminine's like, okay, but I don't feel worthy. So what's that about? So I feel like, honestly, it's not a no. I feel like both parties are like, hey, there's love here. We're both interested. Feminine's like, yeah, I'm sending you love right now. Masculine wants to work it out. So give someone a call. However this is resonating, send a text, pick up the phone, meet up for coffee or for lunch, clear the air. Masculine, for some reason, the feminine says she doesn't feel worthy. So let her know. Let her know that she's worth it. Let her know how much you value her and love her and respect her. Because maybe this is what caused the separation. Maybe she didn't know how you felt about her. Maybe you didn't show her or make her feel valued and worth it. So just sort of keep that in mind when you all have this conversation, because y'all are getting back together real soon. It's just a matter of saying, all right, let's talk, let's work it out, let's come to an agreement on how we want to move forward. And it's a love connection right here, y'all. So happy New Year, happy 2020. This is a great connection right here for you all, Capricorn. All right, so take it how it resonates. Comment below, let me know how it works out. I'm always a champion and a cheerleader for love, so I love it, when relationships work out. All right, so I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Sacred Rebels deck. I'm going to pull from the Animal Spirit deck, and then I'm going to conclude with a Nature's Whispers oracle card. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oops, this doesn't feel good. Perfect. All right, and Nature's Whispers. You got 2. Okay, so for your Sacred Rebels deck, you have the card of What Do I Feel? Yeah, what do you feel, Capricorn? I feel like this is you getting into alignment and listening to your intuition about what to do, how to move forward in life, what direction to choose. And it's 2 very different things. It's literally apples and oranges. I feel like there is no wrong answer here. I do feel that it's about you deciding what course of action to take and being comfortable with that decision. But you have to get into alignment for that, and you're not. Because you have the High Priestess. This is central to your reading. This is the central card of how you're being represented in the Celtic Cross. And the High Priestess reverse is it can mean misalignment intuitively, or it can mean that more information to follow and something is coming through, right? And you had in your near future, not your near future, but in your recent past, you had the Knight of Swords, who is usually a messenger of some sort. So it could have been a message maybe to say, hey, you should choose the apple over the orange, or vice versa. But maybe you're waiting also on additional correspondence. So I feel like this is going to be a holistic decision. Not only are you waiting on tangible facts and data, but I think you know, it's about you ultimately making the decision intuitively and following your gut. Your gut will not lead you astray. Yeah, you know, I think that the data that you receive, the information you receive, is going to be both lucrative and beneficial, and almost the same. It's just a matter of what do you want to do, Capricorn. Okay, so interesting card. Up next is you have the butterfly reversed. So let me just check in with the definition of that. Normally, butterflies are the ultimate animal symbol for transformation, and I do feel like this is a highly transformative period for you. You know, we're starting a new year and a new decade, so it's not any surprise to me that the butterfly is coming out. However, you are out of balance, which means that you may be feeling a bit fragile and frustrated. And to help remedy that is by establishing a daily routine. So butterflies represent undergoing great change and transformation, like I said. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, like a meal, a practice, or a prayer, done at the same time, same place, will do wonders for lifting a butterfly spirit. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, we're definitely seeing transition here. You know, we did talk about you feeling out of sorts, out of balance with the new energy. But once you settle in, you will regain your Queen of Cups. Your Queen of Pentacles energy. You will regain this footing. But it's about you picking a direction, making a decision, and being comfortable with it. And you're ultimately going to decide to walk away from things that no longer serve you. And you may be in pursuit of new love, new alignment, right? Because you have the Ace of Cups reversed in your hopes and fears section. So it's budding. It's the opportunity that's barely coming in. You just have to be open to it. And that may be part of what's making you feel a bit confused, a bit unsure of this transformation. You know, I do get the sense that with this card, it's almost like, do I stay or do I go? Do you stay in the city that you currently reside in and do sort of the same old and, you know, go for the promotion or go for, you know, I do get the sense that it's something within the same company, but it's also like, okay, if you stay, then you may give that old relationship a try. But if you go, I get the sense that it could be a new city or a new direction, which does offer the potential for new love, a new love interest if you're open to it. So there's lots to consider here. There's a lot of interesting messages that are coming through. And what's funny, interesting, that your Nature's Whisper card, the next one that's coming in is contemplation. Yeah, there's a lot going on for you. You are definitely in your head, in your thoughts, thinking, contemplating, weighing ideas, analyzing. But yeah, contemplation is coming in. I do agree that, you know, it's time for you to get quiet and to get still and maybe journal all of this out. Do like a pros and cons checklist about which direction to choose. Do you choose the apple or do you choose the orange? What's the benefits of that and what's the cons of that, right? And lastly, have fun with it. Your bonus card that came out was laughter. Yeah, I feel like this is saying ease up, lighten up, and not take life so seriously. It's all going to work out good for you in the end, no matter which direction you choose. Whether you choose the apple or if you choose the orange, ultimately you're going to be happy. There's no wrong answer here. It's just, do you want sort of something of the same? Or are you willing to go out on a limb and try something new? but have fun right now. This is time to tap into your inner child and, reflect upon what makes you happy and just enjoy the process, all right? But laugh, laugh, laugh. I feel like laughing is the best medicine for almost any situation, really. It's one of my favorite things to do in life. You can pretty much do it anywhere, anytime, and with anyone. And it really does wonders for the soul. It really lightens up heavy energy. So if you're feeling a bit pensive, which I think you are, Capricorn, lighten up and just enjoy life, enjoy your friends and family around you, and enjoy the new year as we welcome it in. All right. So that's all I have for you. What an interesting reading. Great energy, great messages coming through for you. Sky's the limit. There is no right or wrong answer. 2020 is going to be a great year for you all, Capricorns. The 20s, the decade of the 20s is going to be a great year for many of us, or a great decade for many of us. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, until we meet again, have a wonderful new year, and thank you for subscribing. Please give this video a like and share it as you will. This helps increase the viewership for other Capricorns to receive the messages you just received. All right, comment below. Let me know how the love situation's working out, and let me know, what do you choose, the apple or the orange? Keep me informed, all right? Take care. Love y'all. We'll see you soon. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.